cowboy learn someday. Nothing lasts forever except the songs. Morning sunlight fill the room, but she slept beside me smooth. I watched the years fade from her face, like time finally gave us grace. She whispered softly, "Where we going now?" I smiled and said, "I ain't figured out." But for the first time in my life, the road ahead didn't feel so cold. Outside that little roadside inn, the world kept spinning once again. But something deep inside my soul finally felt whole. This is a country song for the leaving kind, for restless hearts and wandered minds, for every cowboy who lost his way, and every love that couldn't stay. May the highways lead you home someday, before your memories fade away. 'Cause every lonely road reminds love is hard on the leaving kind. We drove slowly through Tennessee, windows down, hearts finally free. No more running from the past, no more fearing love won't last. The radio played those old sad songs, the kind that helped us both hold on. And somewhere between the lines, we found peace we couldn't find before. This is a country song for the leaving kind, for restless hearts and wandering minds, for every cowboy who lost his way, and every love that couldn't stay. May the highways lead you home someday, before your memories fade away. 'Cause every lonely road reminds love is hard on the leaving kind. Now every sunset feels brand new, with her hand resting in mine like truth. Yeah, this is a country song for the leaving kind, for all the broken hearts left behind. And if you're listening somewhere tonight, still searching underneath those lights, just know some love survives the pain. hearts among the leaving kind. Met her at a gas station just off Route 9. She spilled her coffee, I spilled my mind. Her laugh hit harder than Tennessee rain, and somehow my lonely started feeling sane.
She said, boy, you believe in fate.
I said, only when it's standing at my gate.
It's a country romance, slow dance kind of love, pickup truck, night stars above, no diamonds needed, just holding hands.
Two small town hearts,
Big life plans. Yeah, it's a country romance. We talked about dreams on a rusty tailgate. She said she wanted more than small town fate. I said I follow her anywhere she goes, long as she's riding shotgun down these roads.
she smiled like she already knew.
Somehow my future was standing in front of me too. It's a country romance, slow dance kind of love, back road kisses, moonlight trust, no fancy words, just honest plans.
Two stubborn souls learning how to stand. Yeah, it's a country romance.
If the world breaks us, we'll break it back, with porch light prayers and love on track. Ain't rich in gold, but rich in grace, found forever in the simplest place. It's a country romance, sunrise vows,
Coffee cup dreams in a one-room house.
no fairy tale, just real life chance. Two hearts strong in a long, slow dance. Yeah, it's a country romance. Yeah, it's a country romance.
Just you and me in a fighting chance. Train whistle crying through the dark, like an old soul calling my heart. After Mama's funeral day, I couldn't find the words to say, so I bought a ticket westbound line. Just me, regret, and too much time. The conductor tipped his hat, said, son, you look worn down bad. I just smiled and looked away, 'cause pain ain't something cowboys explain. Outside the window, planes rolled by, inside. On that midnight train to Amarillo skies, I watch my whole life pass me by. Every heartbreak, every scar, every lonely smoky bar. And somewhere between the dark and dawn, I realized what I'd done wrong. You can run for years, but truth still finds a man beneath Amarillo skies. I met an old man dressed in black, said, son, love ain't meant to last. If you spend your whole life afraid of giving all your heart away. He talked about a woman once and how pride made both of them run. Then he stared out at the rain like he still carried all the pain. On that midnight train to Amarillo skies, I watched my whole life pass me by. Every heartbreak, every scar, every lonely smoky bar. And somewhere between the dark and dawn, I realized what I'd done wrong. You can run for years, but truth still finds a man beneath Amarillo skies. By sunrise I finally knew some roads only lead back to you. So that midnight train kept rolling slow toward the only love I've ever known. And for the first time in my life, I stopped running from goodbye. 'Cause every cowboy eventually learns what's worth the pain and what's worth the burn. And redemption waits for restless minds beneath those Amarillo skies.
The farther I drove, the clearer her voice became. Across the Texas county line, with your note still on my mind. Golden fields and telephone wires, looking like old forgotten desires. I remembered how you used to laugh riding barefoot on the dashboard glass, singing songs we barely knew, like young hearts always do. Back before the world turned cold, before we traded dreams for gold, before two stubborn souls let silence take control. These dusty roads and diamond memories still shine brighter than they used to be. Every mile brings back your touch, and all the little things I miss so much. Time keeps moving endlessly, but real love lives inside memory. And somewhere in these southern skies, your heart still runs beside mine. I stopped at a diner near Cheyenne, saw our initials carved by hand on the corner booth where we once sat, talking about forever and all that. The waitress smiled and quietly said, she still comes by here now and then. Lord, my heart started beating fast, like the past ain't really past. These dusty roads and diamond memories still shine brighter than they used to be. Every mile brings back your touch, and all the little things I miss so much. Time keeps moving endlessly, but real love lives inside memory. And somewhere in these southern skies, your heart still runs beside mine. Tonight the moon hangs low and bright, like it's guiding me back to her light. Yeah, these dusty roads and diamond memories finally showed me what love means. Not the pride of foolish games, but two hearts surviving pain. And if tomorrow sets me free, I'll still carry her with me. 'Cause some loves never really die, they just wait beneath the sky. I've been gone longer than I planned. Every wrong turn taught me why. Some goodbyes don't mean goodbye. I hear my past in every sound, like it's pulling me back around. I'm taking the back road home tonight, where the stars don't ask why. I ain't proud of every mile I drove, but I'm still breathing, still alive. Yeah, I'm taking the back road home tonight. Old signs faded, paint peeled thin, but it feels like forgiveness. That same porch light, soft and warm, like it never stopped waiting on me. If I'm lucky, I'll arrive in time to say the words I left behind. Some roads break you, some make you right. This one's leading me home tonight. I'm taking the back road home tonight, with a tired heart but clearer eyes. I don't need much, just a place to stand and a chance to be a better man. Yeah, home tonight. Home tonight. Home tonight. Home tonight.
There's glass on the floor from last night's war. We don't slam doors like that anymore. You packed your things in quiet defeat, left your ring on the dresses by the sheets. We said forever like it was cheap, like promises grow wild and deep. But roots need rain and hands to try. Not just I'm fine and it's alright. We stopped talking eye to eye, started living side by side. Two shadows in a fading thread, sharing space but not a bed. Broken bottles and empty beds, full of all the words unsaid. We were lovers, now it goes haunting what we wanted most. You can't toast to what is dead, or lying sheets where love is fled. All that's left inside my head Splinter slow without a fight. 1,000 cuts you never see till you wake up lonely next to me. We blame time and circumstance, but we forgot to slow dance. Forgot the reasons that we said I choose you instead. Broken bottles and empty beds, full of all the words unsaid. We were fire, now we're smoke, choking on the vows we broke. You can't drink what hasn't bled or fix the past we misread. All that's left inside my head is broken bottles and empty beds. Maybe someday I'll forgive, maybe learn how to live, not replaying every thread, what we had and what we said. Broken bottles and empty beds echo louder than regrets. Love ain't loud when it ends, it just quietly forgets. Yeah, I'm sweeping up what we shared, every tear that I misled, learning late what should have been said, before broken bottles and empty beds. Steel-toe boots and overtime wind, boss man barking down the line, counting minutes, still quitting time. Then she walks in Friday night, neon glow and a denim smile. Whole bar turns, but I don't care, she's the only flame in there. When she looks at me that way, makes a hard man feel okay, like every burden I've been hauling ain't that heavy after all. She's my Friday night fire, burning up my worn-out wires, lighting up this tired soul like a match on country gold. When she kisses me just right, turns wrong into alright. Yeah, she lifts me higher and higher. She's my Friday night fire. She knows every scar I hide, every doubt I keep inside. Says you're more than what you do, don't let that world define you. In her arms I ain't just a name on a paycheck paper chain. I'm a man with a dream alive, and she keeps that dream in drive. Ain't about the smoke and sparks, it's the way she guards my heart. When the weak tries to take me down, she spins me back around. She's my Friday night, burning up my worn out wires, lighting up this tired soul like a match on country gold. When she kisses me just right, turns wrong into alright. Yeah, she lifts me higher and higher. She's my Friday night fire. Yeah. If Monday comes in cold and gray, I'll still feel that Friday blaze, 'cause love like hers don't expire. It keeps burning through the wire. She's my Friday night fire, more than just desire. She's hope when I'm bone tired, my heart's amplifier. Yeah, the world can try, but it won't conspire to steal away that wildfire. She's my Friday night fire. She's my Friday night fire. some secret sleep for years, until the right kind of loneliness wakes them up. I came back to the house one fall. The old place barely stood at all. Dust covered every window frame, but somehow it still spoke your name. While fixing boards in Daddy's room, I found a hidden box beneath the wood. Inside were letters tied with twine, and every single one was signed. You wrote about the nights you cried, the times you almost stayed behind, how you loved me through my foolish pride, even after our goodbye. Those letters buried under pine wood floors opened up a heart long closed before. Every word cut deep and true, like a love I never knew I still had in you. And all the years I spent alone suddenly didn't feel like home. Girl, forever lived inside those words buried under pine wood floors. One letter said you came back once, but saw my truck was already gone. Another said you wore my ring long after we were history. I sat there shaking in the dark, holding pieces of my heart, realizing all this time you never truly said goodbye. Those letters buried under pine wood floors opened up a heart long closed before. Every word cut deep and true, like a love I never knew I still had in you. And all the years I spent alone suddenly didn't feel like home. Girl, forever lived inside those words buried under pine wood floors. That night I drove through pouring rain, praying somehow you felt the same. 'Cause those letters buried under pine wood floors brought an old cowboy back once more, to the woman he can never replace, to the love time could not erase. And somewhere down that southern road, a lonely heart finally found hope, all because of words preserved, buried under pine wood floors.
clock hit 5 o'clock, sun sinking low behind the crops. Keys in hand, engine hum, whole week waiting for this run. You texted me, met by the creek, said you needed air to breathe. City stress and boss man blues, a little freedom we could use. Windows down, let the wind roll in, let the small town medicine begin. Ain't about getting gone too far, just chasing who we really are. Beer buzz, back roads, headlights cutting through the shadows, laughing loud where the wild grass grows, where time moves slow, just a little sip of letting go. A little truth nobody knows out here, hearts unload on these beer buzz back roads. About your big dream plans, getting out, seeing foreign lands. I said, girl, wherever you roam, I'll be your gravel, you be my home. You leaned your head on my shoulder, said the night felt getting older, but something in that quiet sound said we just found solid ground. It ain't the can in my hand, it's the way you understand. Every doubt I never showed melts out here on this road. Back roads, headlights cutting through the shadows, laughing loud where the wild grass grows. The time moves slow, just a little sip of letting go. A little truth nobody knows out here, hearts unload on these beer buzz back roads. Maybe someday we'll outgrow this town, trade these fields for a skyline crown. But no matter where life explodes, we'll remember these back roads. Beer buzz back roads, where love don't need a dress code, where promises are overload, stories told. Yeah, if we make it or if we don't, this is the place we'll always know, where we first let our guard down slow on those beer buzz back roads. Saturday night, small town lights, band warming up under neon signs. I came back into town tonight, wearing boots polished up real bright, not looking for a fight with time, just hoping I could feel alive. Then through the smoke and dim lit room, I saw your face across the blue, and for a second all the wounds felt like they were something we could undo. So give me one last dance at Jackson Bar, like we ain't two strangers carrying scars. steel guitar plays soft and low, like years ago. And if tomorrow tears us apart, tonight don't let go of my heart. Girl, let's hold on while the old band plays. One last dance before love fades. You said he left a year ago, and every road gets lonely slow. Funny how life circles back around to the ones we thought we'd never know again. I laughed the way I used to do, standing there close to you. And for the first time since you left, this old world didn't feel so cruel. So give me one last dance at Jackson Bar, like we ain't two strangers carrying scars. Let the steel guitar play soft and low, like years ago. And if tomorrow tears us apart, tonight don't let go of my heart. Girl, let's hold on while the old band plays. One last dance before love fades. The bartender smiled when he saw us sway, like some old love never truly walks away. So give me one last dance at Jackson Bar, underneath those lonely country stars. And maybe fate ain't done tonight, maybe love still survives. 'Cause when you leaned your head on me, it felt like home in Tennessee. And for the first time in so many years, I danced without the fear. Up to the riverbend, cooler full of neon cans and my best friends. Bonfire popping like a 4th of July. But girl, you're the only spark in my sky. You're laughing with your hair let down, barefoot spinning on a gravel ground. Every red dirt mile I drove tonight led me straight into your headlights. We ain't got a 5-star view, just a field and a sky so blue. But when you lean in close to me, that's all the heaven I need to see. Tailgate moonlight, kisses, stars lighting up our wishes. Radio playing our favorite song. We don't care if the night's too long. Your hair sliding into mine, like it's been there all this time. Out here where the world don't exist, it's just us and these tailgate moonlight kisses. Old dirt road, no street signs.
tailgate, moonlight kisses. Years from now, when the city calls and life gets loud with concrete walls, we'll close our eyes and drift back here to this dirt road atmosphere. Tailgate, moonlight kisses, still topping all our wishes. Through every storm and every miss, we'll chase nights like this. Yeah, love don't need a big city fix, just a truck bed and a midnight bliss. It forever starts with a spark like this. It started with those moonlight kisses.
Rain falling slow on an old tin roof. Mama used to say storms tell the truth. I drove all night through Arkansas with tired eyes and a broken heart. Pulled into that old dirt yard where Mama prayed beneath the stars. She opened the door before I knocked, like she knew exactly where I'd stop. Said, son, pain comes to every heart, but God ain't through with you yet, boy. On Mama's porch in Tennessee rain, I laid down all my hurt and shame. The thunder rolled, the screen door swayed, while tears fell down like yesterday. She said love will leave, but life remains, and strong men bend before they break. Lord, I found a little peace again on Mama's porch in Tennessee rain. Coffee brewing in the morning light, crickets singing through the night. Mama smiled and held me tight like I was still a little child. She said your daddy once lost it all, spent 2 whole years feeling small, but he got back up after the fall. That's what countrymen are born to do. On Mama's porch in Tennessee rain, I laid down all my hurt and shame. The thunder rolled, the screen door swayed, while tears fell down like yesterday. She said love will leave, but life remains, and strong men bend before they break. Lord, I found a little peace again on Mama's porch in Tennessee rain. That old porch swing still creaks tonight, like heaven whispering everything's alright. On Mama's porch in Tennessee rain, I finally let go of the pain. And somewhere in that storm outside, I felt my soul come back alive. Now every road I broken hearts can heal someday. On Mama's porch in Tennessee rain.